Hello everybody, Daisuke here from Pick and Play. Today we are going to be going over the Quad Boathouse. This is an adult build. This is a boathouse as it says, but it is also a multi-use vehicle. This is a helicopter that can fly. The blades do fold up. And this is what they look like when they're folded. So let's go ahead and start the boat tour demo and the how-tos. All the lights are on light switches for the house. There are animations for the piano, the violin, and a duet for the piano and the violin. Everything that reses out on this boat also can be given. So if you're in no res areas like the violin, just left click on the piano and hit accept. And you'll have your violin, you'll have your bow, the violin, and you have violin and piano. That's the duet one. This gives you gum. The bar will also give you drinks. Just left click and hit accept. It gives you the entire folder. On the bedroom, for the blinds, let's turn the lights on real quick and show that. The moonroof does open. On the blinds, they are partially open right now. You can also close them completely. When you do blinds open all the way, they completely disappear. You notice on the bathrooms, you can see through the doors. Just turn the lights on. And it is now privacy glass. Bathtub. 1 second, everybody. Stop. Dogs are playing. Pick and Play television. The water comes on, water shows, sushi appears, candles lights up. On the toilet, and these all have animations in them. You can even flush the toilet. Bathroom, to turn on the shower, just click it and it will turn on. And let me kind of do a little bit more viewing in here. Sitter 4 is all house cleaning animations, and everything auto attaches for that. If you want to do the house cleaning and you're in an area that has no resin, just left click on the towel, hit accept, and it gives you all the house cleaning items for the animations. Turn the lights on in here. The fridge does have an emitter going. It's a low humming, as if it was a running fridge. On the oven, just left click oven, and a pizza will appear. The heating elements will turn on. You can also left click and get a pizza. And over time, this will eat. I'm not going to sit here and show that to y'all. That takes a little bit of time. On the Rezzer, I'll get back to on the Rezzer actually, because I'll show you how to set it up if you want to add your own vehicles to it as well. Washer, dryer. Another access door for the bedroom for there. On the fireplace, just left click on and off. Another adult television. Trains going by. All the movies and TV shows and naughty things are all open public URL links. Nothing is uploaded or streamed by Pick 'n Play. You also have my marketplace, Discord, and other different resources. Now we're going to go over the driving portion. So here you can left click and get your driver HUD. And if you are not in a res area, you have a copy of your driver HUD right here. The info card will also tell you how to do everything as well, including door command, security, all of that fun stuff. Now when you first get in it, this is the driver or captain position, which is called the view. You have a lever and a screen, and I will, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to show you all the dining. So this can come out. Your dances and your swims are on this, but for dining, I'm going to go ahead and stand up. For dining, you have two areas for dining. One is out here, one is up top. Left click on the firewood, and you can do patio dining. And it's going to go right where I'm standing. And you'll notice just the table comes out. Left click on the table, click table prep. And you can do your seating for 1, 2, 4, or 8. We'll do 8 just to show it. You also have your table arrangements. That's candles, cake, snacks, and flowers. Let's do flowers just to kind of show it. And there, that goes all the way up to 10. You also have the candles. Let's do the lanterns. I like the lanterns. Now when you're sitting at the table, to get your food, just go to sitter 0 and do eating, and it's breakfast time, so let's pick a breakfast. Now this all uses pick and play experience for all the auto attachments. So you just add the pick and play experience to your land, and there's videos to do that. You don't have to. You can always just hit yes for the things to auto attach to you. Anything that deals with resin, you will have to be in a res area. This does all of your foods. So you got a selection of waffles, pancakes, French toast, other breakfasts, lunch, suppers, a sushi list, desserts, and then you can also do where it's nothing except the silverware if you want to res out your own food. And then for drinks, just left click the frame of the seats, and you can click your drink. Since we're doing sushi, we'll do sake. And when you are done, just hit stand. The food will disappear, not the drink, but when you're ready to do a cleanup, you can just hit clear, and this will all clear up by itself. Okay, let's go to the... Actually, let's go to the res part real quick before we go on to driving. Left click on Reser and you get... These will be gone. I was doing a test, so those will be deleted out of here. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vehicles. You get a hover pod. And your any HUDs that don't auto attach from the vehicles will be here, or backups. Hot air balloon. Icebreaker. The HUD for this one, left click the P&P mesh logo, and you can change the colors and all that fun stuff. Pasuna is a multi-use vehicle. This can go on water, land, or sky. It has a blimp that it's tied to that it flies around, and it is GTFO setup. Inner tube, 1-seater and 2-seater, and you can move this around in the water as if you're driving. And that was the Atlas Rider. Okay, to add is very simple. Let me go to a boat real quick. And let's do my Bandit party boat. So find the boat that you want. It must be copy mod. And you'll edit and you will drop and I deleted the script out of it, so 1 second. The script will be in here. I just need to get a copy of it real quick. One of those days. So you're looking for this one. And this will be in your packaging folder. So all you have to do is drag it over. Voila. Right click, take, edit. So we're edit linking the Reser and we are going to drag this over. Left click on Reser. We're going to do owner and new. 1 for the Bandit Party Boat. And I'm just going to put submit. Once you do that, it will res out. And then all you have to do is just edit and drag it where you would like it to be. And hit save, dump. You're going to open up your chat. And then you will edit link. Show you what I'm doing. Go to content and then your note card here. You're going to take this. It won't be as long as this for you. And paste that in. Get rid of these real quick. And show you what this looks like. This is your buttons, this is the objects that it's resing, and these are its locations. Hit save, and you can do a test on it. And anytime you ever add anything or make a mod that you like, make sure you pick up your boat afterwards. And as you can tell, it resed exactly where I want. And before you ever pick up the boat, make sure all your doors are closed. Just like that. Now, I'm not going to pick this up. Now, we are going to do the driving. In boat mode, to start it up, just left click the key. Starts up that simple. You are in neutral when it starts off at. Hit page up 1. That is a very slow crawl. Let me change my camera position a little bit. We will boat, show you handling, sim crossings, flight, and landing. This is second Norway, so anyone who does a lot of boating, ooh. So, let's get out of this sim. And then we'll go into flight mode and see if we can beat the sim restarts for this area. Okay. To go into flight mode, let me go ahead and stop this. You have this lever here. Left click the lever and your helicopter blades will come out. And to turn them on, and to go into flight mode, just hit the plane. And once you go into flight mode, this can go into the water, so make sure you're ready to take off. We're going to go a little fast. So every 5 is your top speed. You can't downshift in this. You can only go up. So starting with gear 0 is neutral, just up and down. And then gear 1 is, sorry, multitasking. Gear 1 is a slow speed, and then it goes up from there. Once you hit gear 5, your gear speeds will be at its max at gear 5. Once you go to like gear 6, then it starts dropping in speed, and I'll show you that. Trying to get out of second Norway for the sim restarts. Ooh, it's a nice little bit of lag. Okay, we are out of second Norway. Hopefully we're away from the sim restarts. Now I'm shutting off the vehicle. The vehicle is off right now, then the propellers are still going. If you are in an area like your home or up in the sky, then you can stand up, walk around as if it was parked. Now, when you start this back up in mid-sky, make sure you hit the, you don't hit the key, you hit the plane once and then a second time. And that will turn your vehicle back on in flight mode. Now let's go ahead and land, and let me go ahead and show you the speed. So we're, once you turn on and off, it will start the gear speeds back up. So we were at 5, let's drop it down to, it says 6, but it drops it down to if it was gear 4. Gear 7. And see how slow we're moving now? Now we are stopped. The next gear is reverse very slowly. And then it goes back up to this speed, and it cycles through that. These lines here are your water lines. This is where the boat sits in the water, so it makes it much easier to see when you're going into the water. And that is that. Give you one more look at the blades out. These also open up as well. Let's go ahead and put the blades in. Out one more time so you can see it. And that is the demo for this house. Thank you for watching, everybody.